listen to a story about
Hey, yeah, for sure. It's his phone, right? Yeah, man, he was just by my place. He was testing the water. You know, he didn't even drink it, though.
And up to the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another speech from the throne. A lot of stupidness going on in the government. Unfortunately, kind of work a little close with these government guys, so sometimes I feel a little weird talking about them. Forget it. First things first, when could a nigga who's representing the government in a foreign country get arrested in his home country and get put back on the job? These niggas firing niggas over signing contracts they ain't supposed to sign. Nigga back in the A representing the country. He gave a heartfelt apology because obviously he have something on the PM. Because I show up a regular nigga to get arrested. But let me not say that. Because Alfred Gray, I'm just gonna call my homeboy down in the constituent I represent. Just let that boy go, eh? Just let him go. So sir, you don't want me to charge him for nothing? No, just let him go. He thought that was cool. I don't even know who my MP is. Who's the Mount Moriah representative for the PLP? The studio in Mount Moriah, we don't even know who the rep is for Mount Moriah. No, Tommy? No, not Tommy. Oh, Arnold Forbes. I ever get caught up with the law, I call the new son, and you better put out Alfred Gray for me. Because if Alfred Gray could do it, you could do it. Seriously, after this speech, they may come for me. Law? What the hell is law? Mother Pratt and Alfred and Algernon Allen wouldn't even show up to the, what they call it, the Public Accounts Committee to face questions, not charges. PLP is a committee. They love committees and consultations. They should feel happy to pull their hip up in front of the Public Accounts Committee. It ain't all that serious. We just trying to help out the poor people with a little small house. Just account for it. When we get in front of God, we could just throw the stalwart counselor sign and God could be like, ha, she's a PLP. No. You gotta account the stuff. You know what I could do with 10 G's? But y'all giving it out to do nothing. This nigga did not finish the house. So I mean, you don't see nothing wrong with that Mother Pratt? Chief Algernon, nothing? It's T. I could run to be a PLP in the next election. That mean I could get off with everything. And shout out to my nigga BEC. It's like I sitting here like trying to do what I gotta do, and boom, power out. Niggas, y'all about to spend $9 million to rent some generators. $9 million seemed to be the number of the PLP government. We gotta give them a round of applause. The power did not go off at the stadium. Now some of my producers tell me, oh, the stadium got generators. I don't believe it. We giving BEC the credit. If you work for the stadium, if y'all run on generators that whole time, you better leave a comment under here and say, listen, yeah, we was on generators. But I don't believe it. I giving Leslie Miller and Kevin Baston, who we ain't seen in 5 years. How is this boy for 5 years not even seen on the news? Maybe he is doing his job. This is from the AG's office now. The government is going to hire a consultant who is an expert in how governments are run. So the government isn't sure that they know what they're doing. Y'all gotta get y'all act together, PLP. Producer, how much years ago did they find out about this gas leak at Rubis? The whole point is, there's a gas leak. The gas station cost KO Bahamas building to close down because it was leaking gas. People dying, fainting, seizure, and vomiting because the place leaking gas, and the other people who live around here might be getting sick. Might be, you know. The people over here in KO Bahamas building dying. Y'all just might. But it took them, how long? They took a year to tell this to the people. If my boy, if I used to see my boy over there and I walk in this boy house and I smell gas leaking into his house and I just look at him like, nah, I ain't saying nothing. At the end of the year, my boy dying from cancer. Boy, I was supposed to tell you, boy. I smell gas every time I come here. They say, but people didn't let us on their property so we couldn't warn them. Somebody come to my yard and say, yeah, boss, listen, you might be getting poison right here and dying. No, nigga, that's my poison. Come off my property. I call BS on that one. On the radio ads and the newspaper ads, they keep saying only 5 households. 5 households don't necessarily mean 5 people. Like in most countries, that much people isn't considered a tragedy, a massacre. It's T. Floyd, nigga, you's the greatest. You got the world to give you $200 million to halfway fight. Asking all the Bahamian people for rental will fight anybody you want. You set up the fight, you set up the ring, not even $100 million. I'll do it for $100,000. Give a nigga $100,000, I will get in the ring in a Speedo. Anyway, listen, it's been another speech from the throne, a beautiful thing. I stopped saying it. We are not going to be on schedule. This speech is going to be up before Carnival, so shout out to all the people who are going to go out there and party in the streets. You know Bahamian don't like party in the daytime. So that's the biggest problem with Carnival right now. Road fever, 11 o'clock, it's too sun bright. Bahamians only know how to party in a dark corner. Just my suggestion. But you know what? I'll be there. Look for me. Shout out to Bidman, another speech from the throne. www.theaf.life.com. I'm going to keep bringing it to you. Shout out to all the people who can make apologies and get their job back. Every time I tried that, it didn't work out. Just saying. Speech from the throne.
Mike Will.
I always wanted to stunt so hard. I always wanted to ride that whip. I always wanted to. Thank you. Fuck. I always wanted to live this life. I always wanted to wear that ice. I always wanted paradise. I always wanted paradise. Look. Nah, it don't take.
In the Marathon area. Like, what has Marathon done to the PLP? I keep saying this. Like, I figure like the Marathon, if anything, deserves a round of applause. Marathon elected Ron Pinder for the PLP.